Have you been thinking of adopting a stepchild? Idaho step-parent adoption is similar to a standard adoption with a few differences. This video will explain the process and then the differences. Step-parent adoption involves two essential steps. First one is the parental rights of the other non-custodial birth parent need to be terminated, and second, after a court hearing, an Idaho judge must sign an order of adoption, approving the adoption and finding it's in the best interest of all the parties concerned. So let's talk briefly about the first step in the adoption process. Similar to regular or standard adoption, the Idaho step-parent adoption process requires the termination of parental rights of the other birth parent. The most common way this is done is by obtaining a written consent for the adoption and termination of parental rights from the other parent. A judge must witness the signature of the person signing the consent. Termination by written consent is not the only method, but the others can become a little more complicated. So if you have questions about this, please feel free to give us a call at the number listed below. Now for the second step of the adoption process. The next step involves the adoption hearing with the judge in court. This procedure is initiated by filing a petition for adoption with the court in the county in which the custodial parent, their spouse, who is the prospective adoptive parent, and the child live. One of the differences is that in a regular or standard adoption, the law requires that the adoptive couple provide a formal home study report